finance meeting, September 19th. First on the agenda is approval minutes of September the 1st.
Make a motion to approve the minutes as written for the finance committee meeting for September the 1st, 2022.
I second.
All in favor?
I think they should say the sixth.
Oh, yes, it should, you're right. No, I just now saw it. Okay.
So let's move vote.
No,
I got it right.
We got the council meeting right.
Come on, Joe.
Correction.
with
All right.
correction. Just a correction on the agenda. Just.
Yeah, yes, on the tenth page.
Yes, correct. Invoices totaling $155,052.63. We got several major contributors here. We got 36,000 on fire truck repair, 16,000 on COVID insurance, 69 on AEP street lights, excavator rental, 3825. All these big numbers add up to $104,468, leaves $50,500 left on the payment sheet. Anybody got any questions on any of this? I thought I saw something. Anybody? Nobody? I'm sure you do. Always good. While she's doing that, cardholder account number, what Robert Summers, what it is. He's with the seniors, is that correct?
Yes.
So all this food should be senior food?
Yes. Yeah.
Stacy, Stacy, you go to Texas?
What is it?
You go to Texas?
No.
Are you getting ready to go?
You got a $1,900 charge.
I'm not sure what that is.
I have a question. Card three.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, it's a $500 max and they charge $712.
What is it? What page?
Card number 3,
Which
it's
page?
on 2 of 6 on the P cards.
Were you on the P card?
Yes, ma'am. 1, 2, page 2 of 6. Doesn't have a name on card 3. All the charges are in Philadelphia.
That's, George Ryder went to training.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
but
it's really,
but
that's
my
where they
question
stay.
is $500 limit, there's $712 on the charges of that card.
There's $500 limit for one transaction.
Oh, I've
When they
never heard
go,
that.
when they go to a class, they're allowed to spend up, would have been
Yeah, he
$750.
stayed under this.
Yeah, it's what it works
That's
for the
his hotel
employee.
room and
Right, but I've never heard that limit you got on here is for one purchase.
yeah, because they're allowed to spend, mayor's allowed to spend up to 1,500 and the department is allowed to spend up to 750 on one purchase.
That's the first time I've ever heard that. You think it's for me?
Yeah, no, they do not get a per diem per se anymore. They have to use everything on the credit card.
But they have to follow the pavilion rate.
Correct.
Okay.
So if it's $60 and let's say you're going to DC and it's $60 a day.
He was there 5 days. So
They spend up to
that's food
$60 a
hotel.
day, but on the pizza.
My question of the charges for it, I'm questioning if it went over the limit of the card.
Yeah, right.
That's what I'm asking.
It did not go over.
Okay, I didn't know that, didn't I?
Well, we upped it before that.
That,
We knew it was spending.
we have to up it because of the fact that the hotel room is,
Okay, I wasn't questioning the charges here, I was just questioning.
Okay.
page 3 of the open invoice listing, is that the amount we agreed to pay the guy that was gonna do it all by himself?
The concrete guy?
Yeah.
Well, it's
Yes.
actually cheaper.
Yeah, it's 8,000.
It was 8,000 and some dollars.
Yeah,
And
for the original
we
part.
removed the curb, so he lowered the price for us, that was 77.
All right, page 10 of the open invoice listing. There's a, thing for the new police cruiser, the payment of $15,000.
Yes,
Is that what's on our schedule?
yes, ma'am.
Today?
Yes.
Okay, there wasn't any other paperwork to go with it. I didn't get it.
You should have got a.
Yeah, it's in here.
It's in the agenda.
Yeah. It's back here in the back. Someplace, right there.
Who is it to?
West Virginia State surplus.
Surplus property.
Right
Okay,
before West
sorry.
Virginia Track.
Yep, that's, I remember that now. And I had the same question as Mike did about Doug, about the $700 on the $500 limit.
Yeah.
Any more?
Yep, that's it.
Anybody?
Mr. Chairman,
Yes.
I move that we move the full council to pay for the invoices in the amount of $155,052.63.
Do I hear a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Uh,
Next, clerk report.
I put a new short budget in everybody's agenda, just so to be up to date. We do have a budget revision. I wish I'd caught it during the last one, but we didn't. Mainly we did it because of, fire department. We got insurance payment, and it was deposited in the general fund last year. So it wasn't put in their budget, so we had to put that 37,000 in that budget to pay for that fire truck being repaired for the fire damage. And then we also put 15,000 in the police department's budget to cover that police cruiser that y'all are going through this evening. And then swimming pool, we had to put 50,000 in it because after I printed the short budget report, I seen that Shawnee Pool was in the home. So we had to cover what was in the home, that was the water bill that was, what,
2
27,
years old,
27,000?
$22,000 and $18,000 so.
And then Scott got another invoice for payroll that's 24,000, so that's why there's 50,000 put in Shawnee Pool.
how's this stuff slipping through the cracks?
I just
Or they
got-
not sending them to us?
During COVID, they never sent a bill. When the water was disconnected from the Pitch Restaurant and hooked up to Dunbar Avenue, they turned around and did not give them a mailing address to bill a bill. So for 2 years, and then the lady walked into my office, says, I'm turning off the water, you haven't paid the bill. I said, well, if you knew we had the water, why haven't I got a bill before now?
Exactly.
COVID,
Why haven't they sent a bill?
COVID is what her excuse was.
Oh, crap.
That's not our problem.
And we're paying the bill.
They pay the beginning.
Yeah.
They want money, I said, that's their.
All but that's 2 years worth of water bill, I'm putting those on the agenda, or sending that with the bill to the county.
Okay. Yeah. Gee.
There's a sewer bill.
Yes.
The other question I have, Connie, is that cruiser, I thought we were gonna pay for that out of,
But we still have to
CARES
take,
Act.
we still have to take, it's still gonna come, and I did transfer 15,000 out of CARES Act
Okay.
into the general.
that
fund.
is fifty.
Yes.
Okay, that's not general.
No, I mean, I put the 15 back in the general fund,
To cover the catering here, okay.
right,
Good
it
deal.
came from CARES,
Anything else?
that's all.
Anybody got any questions? New business. Accept bid, let's back up, the budget revision, we have to make a motion to move that on before council, with all verbal explanations. Any more comments, questions, push.
Make a motion, we send on the full council's budget revision number 3 for approval.
Here's a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Moving on. New business. Accept bids for Mark Road. Question I have, I'm not that familiar with contractors, this type of contractor. Jim, I think it's supposed to be construction, isn't it?
Yes,
Construction. He is low bid.
it is.
Anybody know anything about it? Good, bad, or ugly?
No. What we did here, and I'm gonna show you, this is the big form you have in here. One of the companies at least put in more than what we want. So to compare apples to apples, we had to reduce it down to the right amount of footage and different things. And to make sure that Verco or TLC wasn't getting, whichever one it was going to get a fair shake. And this is what it ended up being at the bottom of all three when we compared the apples to apples. So Jim's Construction, they were in here. You got 3 bids. That was all we got. Was Jim's, Verco, and TLC Contract. TLC Contracting's done a lot of work around the city. I don't know anything about Jim's, and I don't know Verco.
Hey Steve, did he do the girls' trip?
Yes, he is. He's
Oh, he
at,
did?
he's at
Who?
GLC. But,
TLC did?
oh yeah, they're real good,
Yeah, they're well known around.
but he's not the one who did it, but he's.
20,000 difference between,
$19,000.
yeah, low man and high.
Right. For Nick.
TLC is not the high,
No,
but there's still $20,000 difference.
and we don't have to accept the low bid.
No.
If we don't feel it's up to par.
I mean, we've got,
And I have their actual bids in my office,
their TLC.
all 3 companies. And you can, if anybody wants to see them, I'll show you what I was talking about. Like one of them put down 580 feet, this was only 500 feet. You know what I'm saying? So we had to just take the amount and see there, 520.
They gave us a quote by feet.
Right.
How much
So
it
we
would charge
took
per
it down and we said, well, it's gonna cost us $23.50 per 520, and then added it up, and that's how we came up with each one of these being apples to apples and oranges to oranges, instead of everybody compared, just handed to.
We got a 107, a 145, and a 128. TLC, understanding, you guys are okay with that, correct?
He's really good.
All right. It's the only one we know anything about?
I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
One year, there's installation of West Virginia DOT Type G inlet for Type 1 grade, and they've got a unit price of $6,000, and then they've got a unit price of $6,200, and then TLC has $2,421. Are those standard? I mean, do you have to go through DOT to get them, or?
No, they go through different companies. Foster Supply makes some, those like the ones we have out here in the road. Foster Supply makes one, it's just probably a different company that they're using.
Okay. Just wondered, because, I mean, TLC's got the cheapest price on them, and the other's blowing us up or what? So, okay.
Yeah, the second question on the connection, new storm drains are existing. Everybody else is like 2,200, 4,000, and TLC's 9,700. No, these amounts don't. Here's, 6,000, 6,200, and they're down to 24.
I believe there's 5 storm lines, 2 storm lines, and then there's some other grates that have to be fixed. And then, like I said, the concrete driveways that have holes in them now. And of course, the removal and disposal of the trees, everything is contracted in this bid.
8,100, then it goes to 20,000 and 19,400 for the disposal, removal and disposal of trees.
Look at item number 2.
It goes from 1,500 to 7,800 to 19,000. 6-inch over excavation repair. None of these numbers make sense. Between,
That's what they bid,
That's all they
these are numbers
did.
they bid.
between the three of them. I don't know anything about either one of them either, Jim's or Burko. I mean, my opinion, we need to stay with a reputable company, and that's TLC Contracting.
Yes, if we're
You get it
familiar,
done right.
if we're familiar with them,
Yeah, because we've been,
we know that
this has
we're,
been a mess for years and years, so we gotta get it fixed right. So I made a motion, we accept the bid of TLC Contracting for the simple reason we know about their work.
I'll say,
And it's recommended by Steve Warren.
All right, moving right along with that, make that motion second to, accept the bids from TLC Contracting. We've been over full council, all in favor? Moving on. Next is, computer contract with Tyler Technologies. And correct me if I'm wrong, Connie, total price is going to be $226,412.
Sounds right with a
That's-
$75,000 fee per year.
Right. But the point is, we don't have to pay anything right now, we're just accepting the.
Right. Right.
proposal.
Once they start, he said 30 days, we'll have to pay that recurring fee,
Which is-
75,000. And then as they work, they'll bill us as they do things.
Okay.
So it may take 12 months or more to get to that.
But you are happy with,
Yes, I think we're very happy with, we'll be happy with this computer system. I'm old, so,
hey, tell me about it. All right, we got any?
but the younger,
Well, anything will make you happy.
I just don't know a lot about computers, stuff. But the younger ones and all, they were, and it had some very good points.
Mr. Chairman, I move that we accept the bid from Tyler Technologies for the computer system in the amount of a one-time fee of $226,412 and a recurring fee of $75,493.
This was the contract, part of the contract.
Okay.
This is the contract. Do I hear a second?
I'll say.
Motion made second, to move this on to full council.
If y'all have any questions, Stacy would be glad to answer and talk to you about it, if you have any questions or anything.
Yeah, we gotta do this because we gotta have a better system, keep up with our spending,
Yes.
We did,
what's coming in and going out.
yes.
All in favor?
Uh,
Moving on. Next is, purchase used police cruiser, $15,000. Again, this will be coming out of the CARES Act money, but not general fund, transfer of general fund. This was, we thought was a pretty good car down there at surplus. Again, it comes loaded with lights, cage, new tires, it looks really nice, 60,000 miles worth of This will be a backup car.
With that being said, we checked into the ordering a new cruiser, just checked on it. They went up $10,000 over the last 6 months, and they are not going to be available per se for another year.
Which means basic car down about $50,000, $53,000.
It's for you to start fixing
That's before we put lights on it or anything else. So you're talking about another $5,000-7,000 more cost.
Can I ask where all these cruisers came from, surplus got them?
The Army,
Oh,
the Army had them on their bases, patrolling the Army bases. If you look at the cruiser that's marked up for the police department now, you can see where the paint's faded a little bit, and it's got Army MPs on it.
okay.
They're federal vehicles.
They're all federal vehicles.
Yeah, they take very good care of them.
Well, they just ran on the base, so they have to be tore
Well,
up.
some of them are, I mean, go home late, outside. But they're all in good shape, they're the ones we purchased. Okay, do I hear a motion that we send it on to full council of $15,000 money coming from the CARES Act for the cruiser?
So moved.
Second,
Second.
all in favor, say aye. Okay, now the kicker.
Yeah.
5 outstanding previous invoices from 2019-2020 in a total amount of $5,951.80. So they would say they didn't send it to us, now we got them.
And they did have the work done to them, we checked that. But I asked the man what had happened, he said he misplaced them. Then he says he hand delivered them to me personally, and he did not. Yeah. I told him from now on, before he, number one, what they're doing is, we take a truck up there, because they know they're the only ones that fix it. So they go ahead and fix it, and then whenever we go up there to get it, it's paid for. The guys don't have credit cards to put them on. The man that's working up there doesn't want to take the time to call down here to get a credit card, all invoices, and then they're sitting there. So from now on, the man that does the billing and the owner know that number one, we have to have a bid to come before council first. And number two, they're going to turn around and send us immediately to my email and the clerk's email the bill.
Well, unfortunately, this seems to be a common occurrence with numerous companies right now.
Yes.
Everybody's coming up with back invoices, but the bottom line here is, they did the work, we didn't pay the bill, we haven't got billed for it. We have to pay the bill.
I have a
So
question.
the garbage trucks that's working with?
Yes, that's the only place that we can have any work done on the garbage.
Street. Not street.
How about the sanitation, sanitation department?
Question.
Are all of these for the same vehicle?
No.
Okay. Because there's like a couple
If
things.
you look,
It's 5,000.
if you look, customer number in the dead center,
Yeah.
right below the city of Dunbar.
5,950.
That's like, the one I'm looking at, there's 2 on truck 12,
Right,
Like,
okay.
3 on truck
42,000
12.
in auto things that are well.
All of them, yes, they are all on the same.
All of them are on the same truck? All of them?
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't realize that they've all been the same, different repairs on the same trucks.
Okay, I noticed that.
Oh, okay.
One thing, there's two different
So,
things that are repeated.
So,
On the
yeah,
very
5,952, yes.
So we got
On
22.
the invoice from December of 2019, there's an upper
Right.
harness, body
Like
harness,
that, so we pay off.
and then it's repeated again on July 2, 2020. Is this the same harness? We're paying twice
Right
for
now.
it?
No, totally different prices. What that is the camera system that runs so the driver can see the guys in the back working. I know this one because I was still there then. This is what actually broke. Now in the 2020 one, yeah, I was still there. The camera broke, we had to send it off. The wire got ripped because it wasn't hooked right, and it got ripped, and we had to send it back.
It's, it's pretty darn close. So.
Yeah.
And the cable wasn't installed properly, that's what damaged it the second time.
I don't know that for a fact.
Second they installed.
Yeah. The safety vision cable is on,
That's on
page, well, it would
June
be
2,
the third one.
2020, and July 2, 2020.
Harness the upper body. Those things are notorious. He'll tell you for the cables and the wires are all running down the back where the clamps and the chutes and everything are. And
It's the
it
same,
got it.
it's the same thing on the safety vision, 65-foot connect cable.
That's the one that went clear across the top of the truck.
Is it not in conduit?
No, well, some of it is, not all of it, but it gets stuck. He'll tell you.
Yeah, it's a coax cable is what it is. And you know how coax cable is.
Yeah, but they ought to put it in conduit to get to where it is.
What they do, they actually have a square tooth brain that runs across the top of the truck. but that frame has openings. So that makes the cable.
We haven't had
exposed
one.
in certain places.
We haven't had one of these breaks since then because we quit putting everything in the dumpsters or in the trucks. All the metal bed frames, all the wood, that stuff's not going in there, so nothing's been breaking them anymore since. That's the only thing we could figure was caused it was those metal pieces in the bed frames and stuff were poking through and cutting.
Well, we have to pay them because they're the only ones that can continue to work on the garbage trucks. So we don't have much choice, right?
Unfortunately.
But some of these bills were incurred while you
They were all of them were incurred while I was there.
were, so you weren't watching after the trucks or anything.
I was watching after the trucks very well, but the problem is, like I said, every time we send somebody up there to pick it up, it's repaired, not an estimate.
I was only kidding. Okay, I'll make a motion, we pay these outstanding invoices of $5,951.80 and send it on to council for approval.
Second. Motion made and seconded, all in favor?
But this won't happen anymore, right?
No, it will not.
You got a new system in place.
Yes, sir.
They don't get picked up anymore unless I've got a bill in hand and I pay.
And they're not gonna fix it until after they give me an estimate.
Yeah, it would be nice.
Well, if they're the only game in town,
I understand, but still, you all need to know
Right.
yeah.
how much we're spending when the damage occurs instead of 2 years later.
Yeah.
We don't have no projection.
No,
That's what this sounds like they're saying today.
that's pretty much,
We'll charge you whatever.
it was not a pretty conversation with the owner and the guy that does the building last week.
We got anything else? Motion?
Mr. Chairman, for the good of the order, if there's no other city financial business, I move we adjourn this meeting.
Second.
Second.